Do you believe that just by stimulating one tiny point on your body, you could sleep soundly through the night without taking a single pill? If you have ever tossed and turned in the middle of the night, woken up multiple times, or stayed wide awake until morning with your eyes still wide open, then you know exactly how painful a restless night of sleep can be. The older we get, the harder it is for our bodies to return to a relaxed state. Sleep gradually becomes a real struggle. But today, you are about to discover a simple method that delivers surprisingly powerful results. I'm going to share with you an easy acupuncture technique that targets 3 secret pressure points on your body. When activated the right way, these points help calm your nervous system, ease your mind, and bring on a peaceful, soothing night's sleep. But before we dive in, drop a comment below with a positive affirmation, like I deserve deep and peaceful sleep every night. And do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on helpful content like this. Let's build a community filled with positive energy, living, healthy living, peacefully, and living freely every single day. Acupuncture is a traditional healing method that has been widely practiced in several Eastern countries. It involves using extremely thin needles to stimulate specific points on the body. Acupuncture helps balance the flow of energy and blood, reduce pain, relax the nervous system, and improve overall health. These points are known as pressure points, and they lie along energy pathways called meridians. Today, acupuncture is used all over the world to support treatment for insomnia, stress, chronic pain, digestive disorders, and many other health issues. It offers a natural, safe, and holistic approach to healing, addressing both body and mind. Now, when people hear about needles being inserted into the body, many get nervous. But the truth is, the sensation is nowhere near as scary as you might think. In fact, a lot of people describe it as a gentle warmth that spreads through the body, and some even fall asleep during the treatment session. Biologically speaking, modern research has shown that acupuncture can stimulate the central nervous system and encourage the body to produce key regulatory chemicals such as serotonin and endorphins. These compounds play a crucial role in helping us relax, relieve stress, and regulate our internal body clock. Once these chemicals are released, the brain naturally enters a calm state, making it much easier for us to fall asleep and to sleep deeply. So which specific points on the body can unlock your natural sleep again? Let's move into the next section, where I will reveal the 3 most important acupoints that can help you fall asleep more easily and sleep more deeply every night. Number 1. Sanyinjiao, also known as spleen 6 point. This point is located on the inner side of your lower leg, about 3 inches or approximately 7.5 centimeters above the inner ankle. Although small, this point has a powerful influence on the entire endocrine system and the body's overall physiological function, especially in older adults. The reason it is called Sanyinjiao, which translates to 3 yin intersection, is because it is where 3 major yin meridians meet the liver meridian, the spleen meridian, and the kidney meridian. Each of these pathways plays a vital role in maintaining both physical health and emotional balance. When this point is activated properly, it helps regulate the function of these 3 essential organs, bringing about greater harmony in both body and mind. As we age, hormone imbalances, metabolic disruptions, and weakened energy flow slowly chip away at our ability to sleep. Older adults often struggle with sleep not just due to stress, but because their bodies no longer have the strength to maintain deep restorative rest. That is why the SP6 point is often seen as a silent energy booster for the elderly. When stimulated, it significantly improves blood circulation, hormone regulation, and the coordination between internal organs, making it much easier for the body to enter a state of natural healing rest. Number 2. Shenmen, also known as Heart 7. This is one of the most important acupoints when it comes to calming the mind. In traditional Eastern medicine, Shenmen is believed to play a key role in stabilizing emotions, reducing stress, and restoring peace to the nervous system. What is fascinating is that even after thousands of years, this point is still a top priority in treatment protocols for insomnia and emotional imbalances. Shenmen is located on the inner wrist near the base of the pinky finger, right in the small hollow between the tendon and wrist bone. It may look like a tiny area, but it is packed with nerve endings closely tied to emotional regulation and the autonomic nervous system. So when you stimulate this point, you are not just touching skin or muscle, you are actually sending a signal of safety to the brain, letting it know that it is okay to relax and rest. From a biological standpoint, modern research has shown that acupuncture at Shenmen can positively affect the amygdala, the part of the brain that processes emotions, especially anxiety and fear. When this area is calmed, people tend to feel more secure, less scattered, and are better able to drift into deep sleep. Clinically, this has been confirmed in many older individuals who struggle with restless nights, light sleep, frequent awakenings, or an unexplained feeling of unease before bed. When Shenmen is activated properly, the effects are often immediate, like flipping a gentle switch that dims the chaos of the mind and draws the curtains for a peaceful night's sleep. For those who have relied on sleeping pills for years, the idea of returning to natural sleep might seem far-fetched. But Shenmen stands as proof that your body still remembers how to heal itself. It just needs to be awakened in a gentle and intelligent way. Number 3. Neiguan, also known as pericardium 6. This point is located on the inner forearm about 3 finger widths, or approximately 5 to 6 centimeters, above the wrist crease, right between 2 large flexor tendons. It is the intersection of the pericardium meridian, which is directly connected to the heart and deep sensory nerves. When you are mentally stressed, it is common to feel chest tightness, a racing heartbeat, or a churning stomach, and that is exactly when PC6 becomes incredibly effective. Stimulating Neiguan is often described as placing a hand on the heart, helping to steady the heartbeat, ease shortness of breath, and calm anxious feelings. From a physiological perspective, acupuncture at this point can reduce activity in the sympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for the fight or flight response, which is often overactive in people who suffer from anxiety or insomnia. What makes PC6 special is how deeply it connects emotion and the body. When emotions are stirred, the mind races, the heart pounds, and sleep becomes nearly impossible. That is why this point is frequently used in treatments for anxiety disorders, insomnia, nervousness, and even mild depression in older adults. Clinical studies have shown that when Neiguan is stimulated correctly, the body begins to release serotonin, a chemical that promotes calmness, emotional balance, and healthy sleep patterns. At the same time, cortisol, the stress hormone, tends to decrease, helping the body escape the constant state of hyper-alertness that many older adults experience at night. Now that you understand these 3 key pressure points for better sleep, the next important step is learning how to stimulate them effectively. You can do this right at home or with the help of a licensed acupuncturist. In a professional setting, acupuncture is performed using special ultra-thin needles that are nearly painless. These needles are specifically designed to stimulate acupoints without damaging surrounding tissue. Once the practitioner locates the exact point, the needle is inserted to just the right depth and left in place for about 20 to 30 minutes. During this time, the body begins to respond. Heart rate slows, breathing deepens, and the brain gradually shifts into a deeply relaxed state, just like when we ease into natural sleep. But of course, not everyone has the time or resources to visit an acupuncturist regularly. The good news is there are gentler at-home alternatives that can still deliver meaningful results when done correctly. Instead of needles, you can use rounded-tip tools like an acupressure stick, a massage roller, or an acupressure pen to apply precise, non-invasive pressure to these points. These tools are becoming increasingly popular and are designed to be user-friendly, especially for older adults. Another method many people use is to tape small plastic beads or even green mung beans onto specific points on the ear. The ear is home to numerous nerve endings connected to the entire body. This technique is called ear acupressure. It is not painful, but it provides gentle, continuous stimulation for hours, sometimes even the whole day. Think of it like a quiet reminder to your nervous system, helping the body stay relaxed and keep its energy balanced in a steady, natural rhythm. The most important thing to remember is that the power of the practice does not lie in how strong or how deep the pressure is. It lies in precision and consistency. You do not need to use needles or feel any pain. What matters is finding the right point at the right time and using the right technique. When that happens, your body will naturally switch on its own healing response. Whether you are using fine needles or simply pressing gently with your fingertips, if you do it mindfully and with a steady rhythm, your nervous system will receive the signal to relax and respond with a deep sense of calm release and sleepiness. While acupuncture is very effective, you can boost its benefits even more by combining it with a few simple habits in your daily life. I am about to share with you some easy lifestyle tips that will help sleep come more naturally. First, the most important thing you can do for your sleep is not drinking a special tea or trying some complicated method. It is simply establishing a consistent sleep and wake schedule. It might sound basic, but it is the foundation for a well-regulated nervous system and a properly functioning internal clock. When you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends or holidays, your body learns the routine. Eventually, it will automatically prepare itself for rest as that time approaches. This makes it easier not only to fall asleep, but also to stay asleep more deeply and for longer. Also, pay close attention to caffeine, a sneaky culprit that can sabotage your sleep without you even noticing. Many people think avoiding coffee is enough, but caffeine can also be found in black tea, green tea soda chocolate, and even some pain relievers. Older adults tend to metabolize caffeine more slowly, so if you consume it after 3 Sharon or 4 Sharon in the afternoon, it could still be affecting you late into the night. So if you are struggling to fall asleep, try cutting off all caffeine after lunchtime and see what changes. When it comes to food, remember that a light, gentle dinner is your best ally for good sleep. Try to eat at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime and avoid fried foods, oily dishes, or heavy protein meals. These can overwork your digestive system and make it harder for your body to wind down. On the other hand, easily digestible foods that are rich in tryptophan, such as ripe bananas, oats, or almonds, can help your body produce serotonin, which is the precursor to melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. One more thing you should never overlook is blue light from electronic devices. Phones, tablets, TVs, even just a few minutes of screen time before bed can suppress your body's natural melatonin production. Melatonin is the signal your brain uses to recognize that it is time to sleep. When that signal is blocked, your body stays in alert mode even if you are lying in bed. So give yourself a quiet zone before sleep. No screens, no news, no stimulation. To support your mind in shifting into deep relaxation, you can also try a few minutes of meditation or mindful breathing. You do not need any fancy poses, just sit comfortably, close your eyes, inhale slowly and exhale fully. Follow your breath as if listening to a soft piece of music from inside your body. If your mind still feels restless, you can use natural essential oils like lavender chamomile or sweet orange. These gentle scents can calm the nervous system and evoke feelings of warmth and safety. White noise can also be a wonderful companion. This could be the steady sound of rain, the ocean waves, or the wind rustling through the trees. Sounds that may seem meaningless, but actually help soothe the nervous system, drown out distracting noises, and guide your mind into a more peaceful, sleep-ready state. When you combine acupuncture with these little lifestyle practices, you are creating the perfect environment for natural sleep to return. No forcing, no chemicals, just gentle, intentional change. And with patience, you will start to feel that peaceful rest coming back into your nights. Once you have the right techniques and healthy habits in place, the only thing left is consistency. So what kind of results can you expect, and how should you practice to see real improvement? To experience noticeable results, start with 3 to 4 sessions per week during the first 2 weeks. This is the adjustment phase where your body begins to adapt to the new stimulus and your nervous system starts to recalibrate its rhythm. If you have been dealing with chronic insomnia for many years, the effects might come more slowly, but the key is to stay consistent and trust your body's natural ability to heal. Alongside your acupuncture practice, you should keep a simple sleep journal. Record your bedtime, how long it takes to fall asleep, how many times you wake up during the night, and how you feel in the morning. These notes will help you see the progress week by week and can also be a helpful tool if you ever consult a professional later on. If you do not feel confident practicing on your own, or if you want a more structured experience, you can absolutely visit certified therapists or modern clinics that specialize in traditional and integrative medicine. There you will get a personalized consultation, and the exact pressure points best suited to your body and condition will be identified. This is especially valuable for older adults who may have underlying health concerns. One last but essential reminder: while acupuncture has been backed by both research and real-world experience, every body is different. Before trying any new technique, especially if you are on medication or have complex health conditions, it is best to seek advice from trusted sources or consult with your doctor to ensure complete safety. As we grow older, our bodies go through quiet but significant changes. One of the most important changes is the natural decline of melatonin, the sleep hormone that helps signal when it is time to rest. Along with that, the brain's internal biological clock, which governs our day-night cycle, also starts to lose precision. That is why many older adults get sleepy early in the evening, but wake up very early and cannot fall back asleep. Sleep patterns become fragmented and the overall quality of rest drops significantly. But biology is only part of the story. Emotional factors also play a huge role. As we age, we often carry a low-level sense of worry about our health, the future, or simply the loneliness that comes when children move out or loved ones are no longer around. Add to that the persistent aches in the joints, changes in hormones or chronic pain, and it is easy to see why sleep becomes so fragile. And the consequences of long-term sleep loss go far beyond just feeling tired. It increases the risk of memory loss, unstable blood pressure, depression, heart failure, and even mild mental disorders that often go unnoticed. Sleep may seem like a small thing, but it is truly the foundation of healthy, peaceful living for older adults. But the beautiful truth is this: you do not need to rely on medication or spend money on expensive treatments. Just a few minutes each day, by gently stimulating the right pressure points on your body, you can reactivate the body's natural healing system that has always been there. Acupuncture, though ancient, is the bridge between traditional wisdom and modern understanding of health. If you are ready to rediscover peaceful nights, start today. Be gentle, be patient, and honor every small change your body sends your way. Important note: the content shared in this video is for informational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical diagnosis or treatment. If you are currently taking medication, have serious health conditions, or are undergoing treatment, please consult your doctor before trying any new techniques. Before you leave this video, drop a positive comment below like, "I deserve restful sleep and vibrant health every single day." That message is not only a reminder for yourself, but also a spark of encouragement for others on the same journey toward peace. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss any future content that could make a difference in your life. Together, we are building a community that lives slower, lives deeper, and lives truly well, night by night, breath by breath.